Fine. She sat on the couch next to him, even closer than before. Thank you, Zara, Femi said, smiling warmly. For a moment, the air between them felt tensed. It was now or never, she thought under her breath. Femi, she whispered, do you think I am pretty? Femi looked at her surprised, unsure of how to answer. Of course you are pretty, Zara, he replied, his smiles fading. Why do you ask? Zara leaned closer. One thing led to the other. They made out that night, and hence an affair began between them. They started sneaking around the house right under Lola's nose. Femi gave Zara money, bought her dresses, and even took her on dates. One fateful day, they were in bed together when the front door swung open and Lola walked right in on them. Her face pale with fatigue, but her eyes sharp. Zara's heart sank. Zara, Lola's voice was low, filled with anger but calm. What is happening here? Zara pulled quickly, stumbling over her word, but Lola's piercing gaze turned to Femi, whose expression shifted from warmth to uncertainty. The air grew thick and tension in the air. Zara felt her word crumbling right before her eyes. I just came to give Oga water, Zara said, her voice shaking. Nothing happened, madam. Femi opened his mouth to speak, but no word came out. Lola's eyes narrowed and Zara realized she had ruined everything. With a sigh, Lola turned and walked away, her silence louder than any words. Femi followed her immediately into the room, leaving Zara standing there alone in the living room, feeling more isolated than ever. Zara's heart sank. Guilt washed over her. Was she the girl we were fighting about? Lola's voice broke through the room. I have sacrificed everything for you, Femi. Yet you have taken her side over mine. The confrontation escalated, and in the fit of rage, Lola yelled, "Get out!" she screamed, her voice echoing through the empty hall. You can choose her or me, but I won't have this in my house. Femi's silence cut deeper than any word. The door slammed right behind him, and Zara felt the walls closing in around her. The next day, Lola confronted Zara. You think you can take my husband from me? How dare you do this to me? You think I don't see what has been happening? Her voice was cold, filled with betrayal. No, madam, I would never, Zara pleaded, but Lola cut her off. Save it, you have ruined everything. I am not letting you destroy my life. Pack your things and leave my house immediately. Zara's words shattered, with nothing but the clothes on her body and a heart full of regret. She was casted back into the streets, abandoned once again. The promise of a new life had turned into a nightmare, and she wandered the city, lost and alone. Days turned into weeks as Zara struggled to find her feet again. She replayed those moments in her mind, wondering if she had made a different choice. But in the shadows of the past, Zara found new strength. She got a little job at a local diner, slowly getting her life back together. Each day reminded her of what could have been. As she moved forward, Zara carried the weight of her choice, but she vowed never to let longing cloud her judgment again. In her struggle, she found a glimpse of hope, promising herself to rise above the past, no matter how hard the journey ahead might be. Lola and Femi got divorced. Years later, Lola remarried and lived happily ever after with her newfound love. Moral lesson: every action taken has its consequences. Be careful of the action you take, for it can either make you or mar you. Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, like, comment, and follow.